Welcome folks to this video. Today I want to give you an update on what's going on, why there wasn't a video for 2 weeks, and also, as you can see, the quarantine still has the barbershops down for a month now, so I'm in real need of a haircut right now. So outside there is a nice and sunny day here. Everything's starting to bloom, and the grass is starting to grow green. So let's go inside and we'll take a look what happened inside and what I have going on right now. So the shop is a mess right now. As you can see, I've got my brush hog. I've been mulching the new property that we bought at the end of the year. One of the bolts holding the engine gave up, so that's why I have the welder here. The rubber clutch that's between the engine and the transmission gave up. I made a new from a piece of rubber, but I've run it about an hour or two, and that gave up also. That little clutch, rubber clutch, costs like $2, so I have it ordered, but it will not be here for another 5 days. Then we got this. I spent more money on this. I spent more time on it, and there will be a video on it in the upcoming days, I hope. Now let's focus on here. There's nothing in here. The ER5, the customer's ER5, that was here for an oil change, a clean carb clean, and the gasoline was getting into the oil. We solved that. We shipped to that customer. We made like $75 on labor there. Then the MBK Skyliner scooter that was here sold. We sold that for $750. I received a bonus of $350 from there, so that was a nice bonus from that bike. And then the Husqvarna is sold. So we bought the Husqvarna for $1,250. The $100, I'm sorry, $50 was the fuel. So let's call it a 1,300, and we sold it for 2,000. So we have 700 of profit. So that was nice. Combined with that scooter, we made $1,000 profit. So I can't argue with that. So we had a good income from that. So with that money, I wanted to make this shop looking a little bit more nicer inside, but that didn't happen. Let me show you why. Let me tell you why. Let's go outside. So if you're watching me for quite some time, you know that my electricity is about 60 or 70 yards from the building. And I wanted, for that money that I scrambled from the VTR, Husqvarna and the scooter, I wanted to dug a channel and ran a wire into the building. But the electrician that should do that passed away, so I have to find somebody that's as reliable, as kind, and as cheap as the other guy was. This is the property that I'm mulching right now. As you can see, you can't see probably, but I'm mulching this. And the other thing that I did off camera was this. This is my 1996 Peugeot 306 convertible that we rebuilt on the channel. That was crashed on the left side. Was it the left side? Yeah. It was the left side. We bought this thing for $50 or 65 or something like that. And one day last year, I turned the key on and I smelled the fuel, and underneath the car there was a big puddle of gasoline. And why? Well, because this hose was completely rubbed through. So I changed this hose, and also this hose and the fuel filter. What I didn't know, that there is an access, I've got it locked, there is an access panel underneath the rear seat. There are also two access panels. There is nice access to the fuel tank, fuel filter and everything from up there. But I didn't know that, so I dropped the whole tank. And it was a quite extensive job. And I spent like 3 days working on this. So I didn't record that because I spent most of the time underneath the car. And there wasn't anything whole lot to show. But we have more videos coming on this. We need to change the lower control arm, the strut on this side, because we did that side because we thought we will sell this car, and it didn't happen. I kept it, and so we need to change this. It needs to be aligned, and we need new at least tires. I don't know what to do with these wheels. These are original wheels. I don't know if I want to keep them or if I want to go bigger. These are 15s. I don't know if I can fit 17s. I probably can, but they will probably rub in the back because the back is really low on this. So I don't know if the 17s will not rub here. So let me know what you think. Will you put the 17s on, or will you just buy a new set of tires? Because these tires, I think they are 10 years old. Where's the date code? No, they are 16 years old. There's an 05 of 04. This is 5 week of 04. These wheels, these tires are 16 years old. So they are starting to be dry rotted, cracking. So we need to change them so we can drive this safely. Also, I bought the spark plug wires and the timing cover gasket for this because the timing cover is leaking. So we have that. So you can, if you want, you can see me doing that. And another thing I will do in the future is the front brakes on this 2003 Citroen Jumper. So if you want to see that, this left caliper is completely seized. The other one's good, but we will change the pads, rotors, and we will rebuild this caliper. So another video if you want. And as I said, this is a horror story for me. So you will see that in the upcoming video because I'm hosing it down with money. So if you want to see how I losing that money that we made selling those bikes here, then you can tune in. Thanks for watching. This was a little informational video what's going on. The prices on the bikes, on parts bikes and stuff like that we can work on are really high at this point. Also the Panda is still not sold, so I can't really justify spending more money on more project cars, but there was a lot of cars that I wanted to pick up. There was a Seat Ibiza FR that we could from Copart that we could rebuild. There is a VW Touareg 4.2 V8 that I want to replace my Passat, but I don't know if that's a good investment at this point of time. And also there is an what is this? An ST220 Mondio ST220 rebuild project. There's a lot of interesting stuff at the Copart at the moment. And I found an abandoned Mitsubishi Eclipse that sat for 6 years. They want 1,500 for it. This is 2001-ish. 2.4 liter automatic. I have my doubts about the automatic transmission. I think the transmission went out, they parked it, and then trying to sell it to me, and they are saying that it's nothing wrong with that car. They just park it. You don't just park a car that's worth like 4,000 and sell it for 15. I don't know. So let me know what you think. Would you buy a car in my financial situation right now when we need to turn this shop around? or would you be more careful and would you save a little bit money? Let me know down in the comments. If you want to support me, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, all that stuff help to grow the channel. I want to see you in the next one. Be safe out there. I'm out of here. Bye.